Hi everyone, welcome to my horribly lit kitchen. I decided that I would show you guys the easiest chocolate cake that you will love. Made from scratch, not from a box, you can totally tell. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, we're going to start by creaming together half a cup of butter or margarine. I don't have much butter, so I'm using margarine. And 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, just basic white sugar. You want to cream it together. I have the loudest mixer ever, so sorry about that. Just until it's kind of like creamy, I guess. Okay, so it's creamed together. It's all one consistency. I'm going to add 3 eggs. You want to beat them together first, just so then the yolks aren't all gross. And a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm just going to throw it in with the eggs. Easier, less adding. And I want to kind of add it gradually so that it's not super saturated. So just a little bit. Alright, so you want to set it aside. I have 8 bits all over me. So you want to set it aside just for a little while, and we'll mix together the dry ingredients. So here I have 2 cups of flour, I think. Pretty sure I have 2 cups of flour. Yeah. 2 cups of flour. To that, I'm going to add baking soda, 4 teaspoons. That'll make it all puffy and flaky and like make it rise. And salt. So you want half a teaspoon of just regular old salt. Salt enhances flavors, so it will make it taste better. It's not going to make it taste salty or anything. All cakes have salt in them. So you just kind of want to mix it together. I'll get a clean fork. If you have a sifter, that is great. I don't have a sifter. I don't have anything really. I have a hand mixer from a pawn shop, but just kind of mix it all together. That way you know that everything's going to be incorporated together. And it's chocolate cake, so we want to add cocoa. I need to look at my recipe again. Half a cup of cocoa. Just regular old baking cocoa. And we'll mix it all together again. It's really easy. Like, I have these things in my cupboard all the time anyway, so I make this cake often. This or the vanilla one, which is pretty much the same, just without the cocoa and extra vanilla. So, what you want to do, make sure I don't make a mess, is take a little bit of your dry ingredients and mix them together. If you have a stand-up mixer, then you don't have to stop and start and stop and start. And I'm just going to spatula the sides, make sure everything gets incorporated. A little bit more of the flour, dry mixture. And then, before I add the last of my dry, I'm going to add a little bit of the milk. This is 1.25 cups of milk that we're going to add. I'm just going to kind of like stir it first, just because my bowl is small and it will splash everywhere if I don't. So now it's a nice creamy texture. I found with making cakes from scratch, sometimes they come out a little thick. If you just add a little bit more milk, like 1/8 of a cup, not even, just like a splash. With my ghetto muffin tins, which have seen better days, I find that this recipe makes about 2 dozen cupcakes using the medium-size cupcake muffin thingers, because I don't know why Safeway never carries the large ones, so I always end up buying the medium ones. This is a well-loved baking dish, by the way. Purchased for cheap and used lots, as is all of my items in my kitchen. I don't buy nice stuff because I hope I'll get married in the next couple years and everybody will buy me new stuff then. A girl can hope, right? So it's really easy if you use a measuring cup, because well, my measuring cups anyway have these little spouts, and then I'm not going to get it more than it already is all over the sides of the baking dish thing, muffin tray, cupcake tray, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that one's way too full. But you want to do about 3/4, because they're going to grow as they bake. So I'm using a 1/4 cup and kind of like lazily filling it up, so it's not really full, it's just kind of full. Alright, so we have an oven, 350, lights off, that means it's preheated. I heated it when I started cooking, or starting mixing. Doesn't take that long for an oven to heat up. Throw them in there. Set the timer for, how long are we going to set the timer for? Let's go 20 minutes. That's 23, that works. Anywhere between like 20 to 30 minutes. I'll check them at 20 minutes. With a toothpick, comes clean, it's good. So let's clean up and get to frosting.